Have you ever noticed your dog quietly watching you? Maybe they're lying across the room, following your every movement, or sitting beside you, looking into your eyes as though they're trying to understand something. It's a familiar moment for every dog owner, but it raises an interesting question. What does your dog actually see when they look at you? Most people think the answer is obvious. They see a human, their owner, the person who fills the food bowl, opens the front door, and takes them for walks. While that's certainly true, there's more happening beneath the surface. For decades, researchers have studied the relationship between dogs and humans, and what they've found has changed how we understand them. Dogs don't simply recognize us as another species. They form deep emotional bonds with us, learn to read our behavior, and rely on us in ways that are similar to family. Every day, your dog is collecting information about you. They notice your expressions, your voice, your habits, and even the smallest changes in your mood. Long before you say a word, they may already know exactly how you're feeling. By the end of this video, you'll understand why your dog always seems to know when something is wrong, why your presence makes them feel safe, how they can predict your next move, and why the bond you share is unlike almost any other relationship in the animal kingdom. Every incredible behavior you're about to discover traces back to one remarkable ability. Your dog reads your emotions. Dogs can recognize human emotions by reading facial expressions, body language, tone of voice, and subtle changes in behavior. They don't guess how you feel, they observe and respond to emotional signals in real time. Imagine coming home after a long, difficult day. You haven't said a word, but your dog quietly walks over and sits beside you. Many owners have experienced moments like this and wonder if their dog somehow knows how they're feeling. Science suggests they probably do. Dogs are remarkably good at reading human emotions. They study our facial expressions, the direction of our gaze, our posture, and even subtle changes in the way we move. Research has shown that dogs can tell the difference between happy and angry faces, even when they've never seen the person before. Your voice tells them even more. Changes in your tone, your pace, and your energy give your dog valuable clues about your emotional state. They aren't reading your mind, they're reading you. Understanding your emotions helps your dog understand their world. When you're relaxed, they often feel relaxed too. When you're anxious or upset, they notice that almost immediately. But there's something even deeper at the heart of your relationship. For your dog, you're more than someone they recognize. Your dog sees you as home. Your voice and scent have a powerful emotional effect on your dog. Even when you're not present, they associate you with safety, comfort, and stability. Whenever you leave home, your dog notices. Some wait by the door, others watch from a window, and many simply spend the day waiting for the familiar sound of your return. Researchers studying the canine brain have made an incredible discovery. When dogs smell their owner's scent, the reward centers of their brains become highly active. These areas often respond more strongly than they do to unfamiliar people or even favorite toys. Your scent represents something much bigger than recognition. It represents comfort, safety, and familiarity. It's one reason many dogs choose to sleep on a shirt or blanket that smells like the person they love. That sense of familiarity doesn't stop at comfort. It also allows your dog to notice the smallest details of your daily life. Your dog studies everything you do. Dogs learn your routines and daily habits with incredible precision. They can predict actions like leaving the house, grabbing the leash, or preparing food simply by recognizing patterns and small behavioral cues. Think about what happens when you pick up your car keys. Before you've taken a single step, your dog already knows you might be leaving. Reach for the leash, and they're excited before you've even said the word walk. This isn't luck. After living alongside humans for thousands of years, dogs have become masters of observation. They remember routines, recognize patterns, and notice tiny movements that most people don't even realize they're making. Your dog is constantly learning. Every glance, every habit, and every routine becomes another piece of information that helps them understand what happens next. But while your dog is learning about you, they're also expressing themselves in ways many people never notice. Your dog is always communicating. Dogs use their entire body to communicate, not just their voice or tail. Tail position, movement speed, posture, and facial expression all carry emotional meaning that reflects how they are feeling. Most people believe a wagging tail always means a happy dog, but canine communication is much more complex than that. A loose, relaxed wag usually signals excitement, while a slow or lower wag can suggest uncertainty. A stiff, high tail may even be a warning. Dogs communicate with their entire body. Their ears, posture, eyes, and movements all work together to express how they're feeling. You're having a conversation with your dog every day, whether you realize it or not. But the story doesn't end with behavior. It continues at a level most people never think about. Your connection exists in both of your brains. When you and your dog look into each other's eyes, both of your brains begin releasing oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. It's the same hormone that strengthens the connection between parents and their babies, helping create trust, affection, and emotional security. A simple moment of eye contact changes the chemistry inside both of your brains. That isn't just affection, it's biology. And it helps explain why the bond between humans and dogs feels so natural, even across completely different species. My final thoughts. When you put all of this together, the picture becomes clear. Your dog doesn't just see a person standing in front of them. They see the face that brings them comfort, the voice that calms them down, the scent that means safety, and the one they trust more than anything else in the world. So the next time your dog quietly looks at you, remember this. They aren't just looking at you, they're looking at everything that makes their world feel safe. Thanks for watching. And if you liked this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with another dog lover. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.